a while, and loyalty and closeness is quite high, especially in those higher levels. So I will say you can try Intimidate, but it will be a -10 penalty.
I'll take it because it will, as a flat, be better than most everything else I would be able to try.
Wowza.
Just fucking...
Good shit.
Yeah, 5.
I'm scary as hell.
Hey, which... Okay, I
We
guess...
we got 13, I think.
Yeah.
Wait, no, that's wrong. Fuck.
Alright, so I believe
14.
that Azrael the Faded, being a Night Lord, is going to rush up the closest ladder and head for the rooftops.
I love our Batman Space Marine. Get in there.
He's gonna channel his inner Conrad curse, and he is going to try to use his athletics to kind of jump from rooftop to rooftop
What a Chad.
Alright,
to,
go for
to
it.
get to get where he wants without anyone ever being the visor. Do I get any modifiers?
No.
Sick.
Success
Nice.
by 5.
God damn. Okay. Okay. I mean, that's good that we are getting this overflow. And 0. Yeah, saying anything, Samuel, you're muted.
They might have BRB'd.
Oh no.
Oh, you're good. I just saw the degrees of success, but the closest thing I would say is, would I be able to use awareness to make sure I blend in with just the scene itself before whatever we're doing?
So if you like want to blend in, you like it's stealth. If you want to like try to spot good routes for that are inconspicuous, for larger groups, awareness could work, or Tactica Imperialis.
I'll lead people in rightful awareness of location, so I'll do awareness. Here we go. Right. Does it change the result, or does it just...
No, it's
Okay.
it is fine. Other reactors, apart from the small hiccup, you still rolled high enough that you pass the skill challenge with an overflow. And almost to the last possible moment, you timed it as the your mutants, heretics, scum are taking their positions. You probably timed it just enough that you know that if you waited like a few more minutes, a patrol started noticing something that, hey, what's going on? But there is not much dalliance, because as your allies are taking position, you as well, probably in like a halfway point, you know that this is the point where the comet strikes. But the comet turns out to be an Imperial cruiser that crashes into the planet. At first, you hear from a distance, even despite the thousands of tons of Hive City, the spire working, this sharp whistling like sound or something similar of very large object piercing through the atmosphere and crash. God damn it, Simon.
Yes.
Crashing through the sky, and even as you try to prepare, nothing can really brace someone for the absolute cacophony of metal bending and twisting, of people screaming, as in an instant a portion of the hive is obliterated in a giant conflagration. Thousands, hundreds of thousands people die just like that. As everything shakes in your ears, you hear thunder and whistling. Let's see how you withstanded the impact of an old, forgotten Imperial cruiser. Normally, the book states that this would be very hard acrobatic test with -30. However, because all of you did so well on the skill test or skill challenge, and you probably prepared as well as you could have, I will basically reduce that to -10. It is still very, like, no matter how hard you brace, this is like the level of disaster catastrophe that still incurs some sort of penalty.
God, it's the Sound Marine.
Okay, each and every one of you can roll. Please give me a -10 acrobatics test
-10.
to see how you can withstand the sudden.
Ow!
I'm as acrobatic as a rock.
It's almost like we're.
Like I'm wearing rocks.
Acrobatics instead of armor.
Points to Sarah my armor.
It's almost like almost none of us have points in acrobatics.
This is
Crazy.
fine.
Alright, so you try to prepare as best as you could, but it's not every day that you are having almost first row seat to a disaster of this magnitude. So as everything thunders, you lose your balance, you are hurled to the ground, start flying on the walls as you're like being pushed and thrown around from this incredible, immense destruction. So you... Actually, it's possible none of you will get any injuries because this impact damage ignores armor, but it doesn't ignore toughness. Oh, okay, so despite the fact that you're like beating, like flying all around, like on the walls, the debris falls all over you, your natural durability, toughness, and the armor you are wearing keeps you safe. And also because we have freaking 3 Space Marines, so even if like a portion of the ceiling falls on top of you, with your strength checks, I'm sure you are able to like, okay man, heave, 1, 2, 3, and pfft, just
Yeah, I'm just like
you-
Mr. Incredible over Hephaestus, just like holding the fucking ceiling. I am strong enough.
God.
It's clobbering time.
It's fucking clowered.
The name's Syndrome.
Yeah.
So what's happening as you like gather yourselves up in a pretty much darkened portion of the hive, as the entire power went out. Basically, the power generators are kaput. Imperial Cruiser managed to punch through the void shields. Everything is shit. The ventilation systems are shut down. In a far distance, what you can hear is sounds of people weeping, screaming in pain, some sounds of crushing. Some of the structural elements are still giving out and falling all around you. And then you maybe hear something else, and all of you can give me a +10 awareness test.
God damn it.
I'm sorry, but I'm not sure. Like, did Zero roll like a successful check this one shot?
The athletics check
No.
they did walking
I'm
through
go-
the sewers. That was
I'm
it.
gonna use an infamy point to reroll that.
Alright, awareness.
Yes, awareness.
Oh wow, I have awareness. Wow.
I've been
And
rolling
then-
high this entire time.
And then another sounds join, and you remember what the oracle said, that after the comet will strike, a different threat will sweep the planet. And you start hearing shouts of terror, sounds of auto guns, las guns trying to fire, and then screech,
Oh,
almost like animalistic screech of many hundreds, many thousand hungry moths.
I was hoping for
Are they
more.
green?
No,
No.
Ow.
these are not the orcs.
We
Oh,
got
God.
nids, baby.
It's the fucking gene stealers.
No, it's the Tyranids.
Right.
It's the parents of the
Gene
gene
stealers
stealers.
don't land on a planet.
It's the fucking. Honestly, I thought they were all just called gene stealers.
No, gene stealers are what
Oh.
Tyranids make.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, you are
Stealers
be-
are their own legion.
It's a god dang alien.
It's a fucking bug.
Someone get the fucking mosquito spray.
Yes, as you're beginning to hear a large swathe of the hive that's still standing being slaughtered or being by the Tyrannid swarm. And as you
Ooh,
beginning
I wonder
to-
what happens if I steal their legs and win. What do I put them? Basement.
Right. And now you know that you timed everything right, but still now you need to rush things. The time for stealth is over.
Over.
Your allies are helping. They are making sure that you are not inconvenienced in too many ways, but as it happens, running battles are happening all across the way. You see plenty of times just slaughtered remains of guardsmen. In other places, you find some squashed and shot to pieces bugs. You might, even though if you do not have Xeno knowledge, I would say that maybe some of you more experienced know the name Tyrannid, know of Tyrannids. And as it happens, as your half road leads you upwards and upwards into the upper hives, you do find yourselves facing squad of Castus Levy soldiers that just seem to be taking a breather from combat. Some of them are like, one of them looks completely dead. We are approaching from this side, and we are charging through. You can position your tokens and we'll be rolling initiative.
Hey guys, it's nice to meet you. Kind of fucked down there. You might want to go. We are totally not here to make things worse. Definitely. Don't look into it.
Oh, not just like my token, sorry.
How do I...
Click your token, and then on your character sheet underneath, what is it? Your infamy. You just click on the initiative button. On the first page.
Is it
of
the
character-
cog?
No, it's a button that says initiative.
Unnerved.
Okay, so on your main stats, you know how there's like fellowship, infamy, agility, etc.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Initiative.
below. Yeah, there you go.
I rolled a 6. Neat. Wow.
Right, so let's see. Five.
I'm back.
My bad.
9, 8, 10.
Welcome back.
10. Four. Or 9. Further in the back, beyond this impromptu checkpoint, with some tyrannid bodies and splashes of blood, buildings, shops burning all around, in a further distance you hear another sounds of intense combat happening. Currently, some of them seem injured, some of them seem tired, but they're all like ready for combat. And this one is actually, I think Astrodel would still have higher. Okay, so actually, Astrodel.
Yep.
It is your turn.
Alright. Going here. And let me see what my attacks are. He is going to use his Legion Bolter on this guy.
Yeah, go for it.
Where is the
Under gear.
yeah, I see that. How do I roll it?
Damage hit. So hit first.
Oh, so hit first. Alright, there it is. No aim since I moved. I'm guessing he's point blank. Is he 5 meters point blank or short range?
Well, let me look at the freaking combat circumstances. Point blank. Character. Fuck, it doesn't state. I think at this distance, I think it's within 3 meters.
Ah, okay, so I'm using short range then.
Yeah, that's at least how I remember that we are doing in Rock Trader.
Yeah, and I also believe Legion bolters can be fired in semi-auto, so I'm going to do that.
Sadly, that will be a miss.
Alright then, he ends his turn.
Alright. Oh! Oh shit! Heretics! Get them! For the Empire!
No, we're not. This is just a routine sparring.
Well,
It's just an inspection. Are you aware of yourself?
Barbarath next to you begins frothing at the mouth.
This is to test your defenses.
He is a strong word. They always say heretic. not enlightened or like God chosen or wronged by Empire officials or.
Okay, this one is hitting you, Garazilian, so it's like semi-auto, so potentially like F. 3 hits. Potentially. Although, you know what? I wanna show the damage, because you might not want to dodge or parry. It's 1 hit. 2, 3.
A pen though.
No pen.
I don't know if what that means yet.
Yeah, a pen is armor penetration, so if it's said that it's pen 6, that ignores 6 points of your armor bonus.
Okay, let me see if I can find armor.
It's in main player sheet, it's like armor and defense. So it's like upper value, it's armor, lower value, it's like you cannot edit it, but it's like taken from armor and toughness.
Okay, so all of us have 8 armor.
Yeah, because you have Legion power armor.
Okay, just making sure.
It would be a total of 3 damage then, I think, right?
Well, no,
so
it's
there's
per
111.
attack, right?
Yeah, each one is counted separately. So you see that Astra is like ping, ping, ping. And it's like, shit, this is doing nothing. And that's its turn.
Oh yeah, 3. Sorry, counted the first one as damage too.
Yeah.
Yes.
This one will like do full move, like retreat. They will start preparing grenades next turn. This one. This one as well. This one will try to take pot shots at 0.
Okay.
Not sure if they will be able to do anything, but we'll see.
I believe it's pronounced sorrow.
Alfheim, short range,
Ability.
semi-auto. Think hitting twice. Not sure if they will be able to do anything. Nope.
You did 3, right? The first attack?
Huh?
Well, the first lasgun, that did 11 damage, right?
But basically, oh right, because okay, essentially here, sorry, it's data. I forgot to mention this thing. How damage works is that you're comparing the damage compared to your soak. Your soak, it's your armor plus toughness. Because it doesn't have any pen, in Zero's case, your total soak is 16 because you have 8 toughness in total and 8 armor. So essentially, for them to damage you, they would have to roll minimum 17 on damage, which is pretty much impossible for them.
Okay.
It's not working, goddammit!
Where do I see this?
Okay, so on your character sheet, you scroll
I'm looking
down.
at the armor and defense section, but I
Okay.
don't understand it.
So you
Yeah,
see
like I got the head. Sorry,
Yeah,
go
so
ahead.
you see the different body parts where it's like number and then
Yeah.
another number. So at the very top, that number is your armor. At the very bottom, like the third number at the bottom, that is your armor plus your toughness. That's your soak.
Oh,
So
okay.
in order for something to damage you, it has to roll higher than that number on the bottom.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Does anyone have higher soak than 16?
I have 16 as well, so
Okay.
I have 11.
Yeah.
still pretty
I mean,
good. Still pretty good.
Stay behind me, Doctor.
Yeah, preparing
Okay.
grenades. And Zero.
I don't plan on going in front. That's for sure. And if you do somehow manage to get injured, I will attend to you.
Oh, it is my turn. Sorry. Okay, I just okay. How do I target something so I know that it hits or not? Do I just like? Or I don't even do that.
Yeah, sadly, Roll20 doesn't have that functionality. So
Okay.
you just have to, like,
I
for
pull out
example,
my-
which one?
Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, which one you are targeting? Like, which one?
I'll just target the closest people. So I guess this guy and then this guy, and my attack says 4 attacks. So I just want to like be clear with that ahead of time. Because I'm gonna use my Reaper auto cannon.
It's
So
to explain, it's not 4 attacks. It's how many times you can hit with a single attack action. So, for example, if you use that Reaper autocannon, you fire, and depending on how many degrees of success you get, this is how many hits the enemy is gonna have.
So if you get like 3 degrees of success, you get 3 hits for damage.
You can also do this. Oh, wait, we haven't. Okay, these are just Imperial Guardsmen, right?
Yeah, I will say using Reaper autocannon against Imperial Guardsmen, it might be a little bit overkill.
I got 50 bullets.
Overkill, what's that?
50 bullets we could use for a bug.
Overkill.
Yeah, but-
Are you new to this universe?
So I rolled a hit. Here we
If
go.
anyone has a pocket exterminatus that we need.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the difference between half aim, no aim, and full aim?
That's different types of actions. So if you like not moving and if you want to spend half action to aim, you can add that bonus to you. Full aim means that you had to spend full action to aim and then next turn fire. It's usually not something that
I'll do half aim.
that works.
Point blank. Are these point blank or short range?
Short range. Point blank is 3 meters always.
Okay, there you go. Here we go. A stand. Okay. Wow,
You're
I
gonna
got a
do-
lot of choices.
It should be
Standard,
semi-auto-
full auto, called
Semi-auto
shot.
burst is what you're looking for. Yeah,
I get okay.
that's the one that gives you more hits.
There we go. Oh, I miss.
Yes, sadly the target number, it's it should have been
That's my turn.
Yeah. All of them are preparing, essentially, those in the back preparing grenades. Babarov.
Don't worry, I'll shoot at the back. Oh, totally. Oh my god, they just went right in. Okay.
Just a second.
Barbaros's quite good.
Hee haha. I've decided I don't like being hit by a grenade, so I'm gonna run into the back line and cave this man's skull in instead. With 31 rending damage.
How much can we move?
Fair enough.
Okay, so
Yeah.
that's
ahead.
gonna be above your armor. It'll say a half move, so that's a half action for
okay.
your movement, then full move, and then if you have a charge or a run. So
Gotcha. Okay.
Alright. Yeah, you absolutely hit. He's like too not like too frozen in terror, and us fiddling with a grenade as you come by and with that fucking hit, he's already slightly wounded, but even if you had full hit points, that soak is not enough. You eviscerate him in 2.
I just pull out my other chain axe and look at the others with like a maniacal laugh. That's my turn.
Well, honestly, your guys' fault for pulling out the grenades.
Your turn.
Uh,
This is
I'm gonna trust that they have the two in the very back dealt with. I'll aim for this person. And see if I roll to hit, half aim. Yeah, sure. Oh. Short range. It would be short range, right?
Yes, short range.
Cool. Standard, I guess, fire. Hey,
And yeah, you hit.
cool.
If you'd like to move, you can also half move.
Now I'll be fine.
Okay.
Which one?
This one back left.
Back left, okay. Okay, pen 2, so that's 2 armor left, 3 toughness, so 5 soak. Okay, they get badly injured, but they're like still clinging on with the rest of their life.
Oh, you really shouldn't do that. Just let go. Go on. It'll be a lot easier on yourself.
But yeah, that would be half. So if you want to move, your basic move rate is
3. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, because you have like 30 agility. Yep. So like 3 squares essentially.
I don't believe I'd be able to attack again, would I?
No.
Yep. All right. Yeah, I'll stick behind the big guy. That'll be my. Oh.
Okay, I need to roll something.
Can I like take cover behind this like thing on the?
Behind what?
Can I take cover behind like whatever this like thing is? It looks like it's like a.
Yeah, you can like move up here, and that provides like +4 to AP.
Cool.
Okay, that was morale check for this guy. So, Barbara, if you think that they will be running, screaming away in terror, instead you see this motherfucker with pin of a grenade in his mouth as he's like jumping at you with a grenade primed and ready. And
His smile grows even wider.
And he will attempt to... He will blow himself up, but he will also attempt to blow you up.
You might need more grenades if you want to do that. They tend to require more than one.
Sadly, it's not a melta grenade. These are poor fucking guardsmen. They do not have melta grenades.
That would have been fucking funny. Just a slap in the face.
Wasn't there once a Kriegsman who had like an entire vest of grenades and he just fucking jumped on a Chaos Marine?
And actually...
Wait, no, that was a fan animation. Never mind.
He is like...
Think about the Greeks.
Yeah, no, there was like this one animation where they were in... they were going into like an underground area.
The others see that there's like a boom, and I'm gonna say just for quick that the frag grenade on this one also like was in blast radius and went off. So there's like boom boom, pile of smoke and fire blasts around this area. Actually, wait, it's blast 3. Oh yeah, and this one is also fucking dead. Like pile of smoke, fire. It drops, and you see that Bavarov is still standing, uninjured, and there are like 3 more Imperial Guardsmen bodies around him, like shredded to pieces.
You just see him like pick up the body of the guard that just jumped at him, and he's just like, "Anybody else volunteer?"
Is there even a body left?
Just the torso, like the
Fucking
disembodied torso.
Like a goddamn leg.
Yeah, that's not enough for the little power. So this one will try to run. It's like 18. Yeah. Retreat! Retreat! Regroup!
I mean, honestly, you guys did this to yourselves. Like literally, you did more damage to yourselves than we did so far.
Yeah, this one is running, and it seems like the others are not in a mood to fight. But Asrodel, we are back to you.
Okay, Asrodel is going to draw his power sword and charge this guy.
Oh, fuck! That's just hit.
27.
Oh god.
Goodbye, Soldier John.
Jonathan, why did you choose to fight us?
And like, there's not really too much spray of blood. The body split into is already cauterized, but yeah, he's fucked.
Well, that's
Cut him like a hot knife cutting butter.
Yeah, it's so hot that it.
that's 5 down, 3 to go, and maybe the last if we catch up to him.
Oh, we'll catch up to him. I'm sprinting at that man. He is fucking dead.
I want you to remember, when you die, I did not kill any of you. You killed yourselves.
Shut your fucking mouth, and this one will actually stand and fight and fire at Hephaestus.
Okay, sure. Fuck.
It how much
no.
name? Yeah, it is shortened because guard last gun is like 100 meters. Semi-auto misses. Like like kind of like a Rambo style. This one.
Maybe you should go back to the range. You seem to be struggling there, buddy.
This one fucking runs. Forget about it. Fucking run.
See, maybe you should listen to your comrades. They seem a bit more sensible.
Fucking run! That fucked and back to 0. I will say that there's one living Imperial left in your line of sight.
Surround him and start T-posing.
Convert him through the power of
I was
T-posing.
taking a drink, I almost fucking choked.
Like to move forward. I can't even wait. How do you move people and with the measuring tool in this? Oh, it's not the same.
Okay, so you mean how do I like do the? So when you like hold your token with left hand, I use Q and it shows me the.
I just right click.
I just use the I'm used to Foundry where if you use a measuring tool, you can just do something and it'll teleport you once you've done the measurement. But it didn't, so I just pull out gun.
Okay.
I fire at last guy. I'm still not used to the fact that it doesn't open the character sheet. It's been a while. I fire with this.
And I suddenly
Okay,
still have to say that the functionality of Black Crusade sheet is leaves much to be desired compared to Rogue
No,
Trader.
that's not what I mean. I mean more of the fact that when I click on my token, it usually pop out the character. That's all.
Yeah, it's a little different.
Oh right, on Roll20 Suddenly it never worked that way.
If you have a sheet pulled up, you can double click the top of it to minimize it. Then you can just keep it
Yeah.
open that way.
That hits.
It just fades in the background for me is the problem. 18.
But you click
Hey,
damage.
that's my auto cannon. Wrong thing.
Yes,
Wrong thing.
yes,
There you
yes.
go. Pistol. It
However,
was 16.
yeah, pen that ignores completely armor. Yeah, so with a single shot, probably like it's a bolt. So even it's a pistol, I imagine the round just like takes out. Wait, where did you hit? That's 63.
It's explosive too, so.
Yeah, but I'm looking for 63. Yeah, the body. So in the center mass, the armor just caves in and just the body main chest just explodes into pieces as in a single shot you kill the last remaining guardsman.
Fine red miss.
There's nothing good usable on their flesh, anyways.
To inspect whatever was sound though.
Barbaroth is off chasing everyone and just charge attacking and beating them up. He is
We-
running after them like a feral dog.
We should probably catch up to him.
Save some for me.
I'm considering. Just double checking. How are we feeling in regards to time?
It's 3 a.m. Almost 3:40 a.m. over here. So
Mm.
I'm good to go
because
for
there's-
however long, so.
I'm thinking because I don't want to. Okay, I'm gonna put you. Because I also feel my brain. Okay, so different question. In case, like, or rather, first question: if this might have like part 2, are you interested in finishing this off like next week, same starting time, or?
Yeah.
let me check next week, same time. Let's see, next Sunday.
Same day, same starting time. Like in the worst case scenario, just like join the meantime or something, or maybe we'll have.
Ooh, sadly, next Sunday I start working at 3 a.m.
Alright. Because like Astrodel was played like freaking appearing from like being in every chapter, like it works. Like in case like if JP would have wanted to join us next week, he could have like be like, wait, you're acting like a different person. Don't you know I was in every chapter?
I've always been the same.
I always been insert chapter here.
I like that the chapters like kept changing.
Because yeah, before
You rewrite the timeline.
I am the one survivor of the 11th Legion, which is the custom Legion. Which means I can be any Legion I want. So I think I all of them.
Very good.
Fucking-
Okay, I'm gonna put you.
I feel like I played a mech priest wrong, but that's okay.
What you do?
If you had fun with it, then you didn't play it well.
At the time. I might have been able to run this encounter, but I think I'm starting to feel the pain as well. Yeah, because like I'm gonna feel like we passed like the halfway point, but there's like still entire final encounter left, and at the very least one meeting with the Tyranids. Fuck.
I trusted my teammates.
You.
There's no way I'll be ending up bug. Definitely not.
Yeah, they probably have been. Okay, so just a quick thing to see, like, if this would have turned into an ambush or if you would have been aware. You'd probably be like starting, like, as you're like running through these tunnel service shafts. You can definitely roll. This will be a post. You can definitely roll awareness checks.
Hey, nice.
Again, this will be a post, so we'll see.
A +5. That's as good.
Oh, fun. They do not have. Really? They're supposed to do.
I really hope.
Okay.
Oh my god. Oh no.
Okay, so even though, yeah, sometimes even if you roll like 1 degree of failure because they failed even more, yes, you would realize that down this corridor, which again, it is the quickest path to your objective, you manage to hear movement, definitely not humanoid. And you have like a strong feeling, for 0 certainty because of his paranoia, that you are about to fall into a trap. Or you would have, if not for your awareness.
For me.
Very.
And actually, yeah, they would not get surprise round, but the question is, do you basically try to spring the trap, or do you think what's going on? You're like, try to bait them out. Like, Tyranids are pretty like instinctually smart, so they will probably like bounce off when they realize that trap is not working. And try again. Or rather, okay, short question of the party. As you are going through, you realize that you are about to fall into an ambush by the Tyranids. What do you do?
Try to ambush the ambushers.
I will follow the party lead. I'm too smart to come up with a plan other than we should kill them.
Zero, what do you believe?
Not enough. Well, do we need? Okay, is there a reason why we would kill the Tyranids in particular?
I mean, they're
Yeah,
trying to kill us.
They're trying to kill whatever's on this planet, right?
Yeah, but like, aren't we trying to do stuff with this planet? Wouldn't it be like, oh well.
If it's for the greater chaos that is inflicted, and I see no reason why we can't just leave.
Alright, yeah, sure. I mean, I'd rather not fight them.
I could try sneaking in our 2-ton ceramite armor.
Right, then I guess Cyril will just plant a melt-a-bomb to wherever, like, as a trap.
Just so you know, melt up. Okay, it can work definitely. However, melt bomb has like very small blast radius.
Yeah, I'm just trying to look at.
It's kind of used. It's not like a C4 that is like a very huge blast radius. It's more like a breaching charge.
It's the only explosive I have. Is my point.
I do have frag and crack grenade.
If you
So
want to
with
plan
the
an
crack
ambush, then
grenades
plan
work
an
better.
ambush, and then he'll just tap you on the shoulder and let you get to your work. Otherwise, he's just basically a mobile gun turret.
Is there any way around that won't take us like an hour to get to where we want to be?
Make a survival check.
Oh boy.
With considering everything, you're plus 20 bonus.
Oh, neat.
Points at all the grenades I have.
I failed by. Holy shit. I see no other way around. At least not one that would, like, quick.
Shrugs. Looks like we're going with plan. What is it? Catch. Ambush the ambushies.
Okay, so if I may just ask for the last thing before we call it for tonight, where do you position yourself on this map?
Oh, if we're expecting them to come this way, then I'm assuming the furthest on this side, but I don't know.
We could also hide behind this thing. And then, like, throw grenades from around. Since we're not super sneaky, but we can at least do that.
If this thing is above, I was thinking of hiding on top of it.
Oh, that could work.
Yeah, makes sense.
It'd be good
And
for the
even if
squishy.
they're tall, we could, like, hide behind.
They're not taller
Sorry.
than us. Oh, but taller than 3 of us.
I won't be on the ground so I can smack them. But, yeah.
Fair. Big gun.
Could do a fucking, like, ground slam attack.
Okay, so let's see.
Bloodborne drop card.
Because you know they plan to ambush you, and let's see if they will be able to figure out you planning to ambush them. And actually, I would just only roll. Actually, I should only roll for Tyrannid Warriors in this case because they are the. So this will be opposed if anyone will want to oppose that awareness.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Can I use?
I assume we need to roll stealth
Okay,
to beat their awareness.
double check if I can use
Yes.
infamy to force others to reroll.
And actually, probably it might be for the best for you if we do not play the entire story in one go, because I'm not sure if that works, but I'm borrowing from Rogue Trader. Essentially, infamy points restore between sessions.
Yeah.
Oh. Neat. Can I give Zero assistance?
Alright. I'm trying to determine, because I'm not sure what author thought about making this map. I'm not sure if this is something scalable. It's supposed to be like interior of like some sort of.
Can I use
Shaft.
infamy points to add +10 to my roll?
Adding +10 is possible, but that's before you roll.
Alright, then I'm using my last infamy point to reroll it.
Right?
I would do the same. Yeah. Seems about right.
Okay, so I would say as a compromise, because I do not know how like this works, is that it is easy for you to get. Tyrannids usually also are pretty dexterous and can scale walls really well, so I'm gonna say it also won't be too much of an issue for them to get up there, apart from time. And I will say Zero, if you can like point like square, like you know that main ambush will be coming from this direction, but you also have strong suspicion it will be coming from here.
Alright, he'll just divide his fingers and point at both directions, kind of thing. Like pointer this way and then the middle finger over here. Expect for both to come out for both sides. Be wary.
But yeah, where do you set the... Because, again, blast radius of Melta Bomb is not that big, so you can like probably cover on one side.
I was willing to let Azrael do his thing because he explained that he had multiple grenades while I only had literally one that was like, well, my character would know that's not really that big.
So you are not using a bomb. Okay, that's fine.
I personally not, no.
Okay.
If we can get one here, I think that'd be a good spot.
Yeah, but technically you do not place grenades like mines, you just like, you know, activate and throw them.
I have 4 grenades. I'ma fucking eat them. Hold a pin on all of them.
Can we do the fucking tripwire?
Grenade tripwire? Maybe.
Fucking bouncing betties.
Claymore.
So
taking the skulls off my armor, putting grenades in them, and throwing them at people.
So with clock ticking, there is this like long moment where like getting, are they gonna go full for it? Time is not really running out, but ticking. But then you hear a screech of the beast that will be going for you. And this should be like compared to, oh my fucking god, what did I do? Wait, what am I doing?
What are we doing?
Compared to guardsmen, for that Tyrannid warriors, but we have 3 space marines, so putting Tyrannid warriors against you is like completely fair, so to speak. But for that combat and the main one afterwards, I will need to be slightly more fresher. So I'm gonna call it for tonight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds good.
Fun.
Monkey sees the action.
Neuron activation.
You know.
Okay.
Thank you for the session. This was fucking fun as hell.
Yeah.
I love being stupid. It's great.
Yeah, glad you enjoyed it, and hopefully we'll be able to continue this next week, and it's guaranteed we'll be able to finish it. It's like, yeah, it's guaranteed that we'll be able to finish it within the time.
I won't be able to make it until like 3 hours into the session, so
Understandable. So yeah, perhaps Azrael will have another multiple personality crisis, and again maybe JP will join. But yeah, I think I'm gonna be bouncing. It's slightly late for me as well, so
Goodbye, gang.
thank
I'll
you.
talk to you later.